I really believe that what people think is fear, I really believe it's the lion or the man trying to come out. It's a fight. It's like an eternal battle that these young boys or these all these people that are bitching, whining, moaning, complaining, when they get that feeling, because it's an awkward feeling that they've never felt it before, they label it fear. They label it excuses. They label blame. They give it a label so the next time they feel it, John, it's like, oh, yeah, that's that fear thing. That's the anxiety. So I'm going to run away. But I think for men like you and I, that feeling is the lion saying, John, get the fuck out of my way. We got fucking 20 more miles to go, motherfucker. Get up, John. Let's go. You better get your fucking ass up. And I'm not saying he's gonna do this to John, but he's like, I'll just say me because I don't want to wish bad on you. It's like, if you don't get up, I ain't gonna let your dick work. You fuck around. Don't get up. I'm gonna put you back. But next time you have a woman over, you gonna play game. You better get your ass up. But see, with John, I don't think these boys, they feel it, but they don't understand that that's the drive, the passion, the desire to go after what you want, John. And I don't think these young boys, they think it's scary. They're right. Afraid to go to the bullets. They're afraid to go into the cave because they're afraid of the unknown because of the prison, which we get back to, the prison in their mind, John. With John, I feel like they cage themselves up, John. And I feel and the information that you give on the Bulldog Mindset, guys, because we're about to hit him commercial, bulldogmindset.com, bulldogmindset.com, is that you're not giving them the key. You're giving them a blueprint so they themselves can forge a key to begin to find the pathway back to their original self to unlock the fucking lion that they caged up after they made it to the egg. I may be crazy about that, but what's your take on that, my brother?
Well, let me tell you something about fear. Here's the thing. So I get excited now because, there's a scientific element to this as well. So scientifically, in our body, in our biochemistry, the same exact emotion that we call fear is also the same as anticipation. It's the same. Psychologically, it's the same. Yes. So one trick I learned was that whenever I'm feeling fear, I feel excitement instead because they're the same. It's the same to your body. Yes. Here's the other thing about fear. This is the best part. I love fear, and I'll tell you why I love fear. Yes. Because if you go back and you look at your life and you look at the most exciting moments of satisfaction you've had in life, it's when you've overcome fear, right? You get on the roller coaster, right? And you go down that, and that's where you're like, right? It's like, it feels so good. Or man, you see that girl, and it's a group of 5 girls, and they're smoking hot, and your heart is pounding. You're like, oh shit, I can't. No, don't do it. And they're like, no, fuck, I'm gonna do it, right? And you go in there and you say, what's up? And it doesn't matter what they say because you're the fucking guy. Like all these guys are standing there. Oh shit. Oh my God. They're watching you. They're like, they don't have the balls to do it, but you did it. And it doesn't matter what they said at that point. You just feel great, right? Because you overcame fear. So fear is awesome. I love having fear. I love to feel that fear. And then because I know when I feel the fear that I'm going to feel the next thing that's better than fear, right? As long as I go in the direction of that fear. And so it's a great thing. And so these guys, again, and you're right, it is the lion because the lion is saying, hey, let's do that. Let's go fucking kill that deer. Let's go. Right. Yes. And that's what, so many guys, they're like, oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not that guy. But you have to unleash that. You have to unleash that beast. And we all have it. Every man is born with that fucking lion instinct, right? Yes. Within him. And that's the thing also, that women want to see, right? I went to a Tony Robbins event. This changed my mind. This changed my life. At the end of this event, he had this one day where it was like masculinity and femininity. Yes. And he had this period of time where he's like, okay, all the guys in the room, like Braveheart, I want you to roar, and just chill. Yes. And he went around the room and he's like, what? And he talked to the women. He's like, what did you feel about that? And the very first girl he talked to, she's like, I got wet. Right. And she's, and it's like, and they're all like, because that is the masculine element. Like women want to see that lion. They want to see that ferociousness, and men, and so many men today, like I said, they're pussies, they're hiding that. They're letting the fear master them, and they're not letting that out. They're not letting that.
Yes.
That you could call it the dark side. It's the lion within you, and fear. You're right. It's the blocker of it, but it's also the indicator of something great, right? Every time you move into fear and you overcome fear, you experience, you get that reward. Like you're designed to give yourself that reward. That's super. You can't get higher than any. I've never been higher than any period of time in life when I've overcome a great fear. That's the highest that you'll ever get. Once you start doing that, you'll become addicted, right?
Yes.
The other thing about fear is that fear is an emotion, and it's out of your control. You cannot block out fear. Fear is instinctual. It happens in the medulla oblongata, right? The back.
Yeah, right.
Right? The lizard part of your brain, and you cannot control it.
Yes.
So stop trying to control fear. But what you can control is courage. You can always choose to have courage, and courage is like a muscle, and it can be strengthened. And so stop trying to, I tried for a long time to block out fear, to say, oh, I'm not afraid, to distract myself. Instead, now I feel the fear 100%. There's a book called Feel the Fear, Do It Anyway. Good book. But I feel the fear. I take it on to myself, and then I choose to have courage. And anyone listening can choose to have courage. You can't choose whether or not you're going to have fear, but you can always choose to have courage. And that's an essential element. And the more that you make that choice, then fear doesn't matter. Then you become stronger. You're feeding the lion, right? The lion is the courage. That's why we symbolize the lion with courage, is because the lion is the courage. And that's the thing that you can work on. So fuck fear. It doesn't matter. Everyone's afraid. I'm afraid. We're all afraid. But courage, that's what makes you a man.